tonight. Keep up the positive vibes, brother. Absolutely. You know it. Appreciate you. Mhm. All right. All right. We are live everywhere. Oh, all right. Let's kick it off. How's everybody doing? So I'm going to be doing a Q&A with mostly TikTok, but if I see you comment on the other platforms, I will go ahead and answer. This is going to be an open mic with Coach JP, the veteran coach. I'm here to serve, help, educate in any way I can. And it's been an interesting week. I just got off. There goes my water. All right, give me a second. I got to grab my water. All right, here we go. All right, so it's been an interesting week. I just got off 12-hour days working for the DNC, and not for the DNC, but working the DNC. And now I have more time to myself. I am going on vacation officially in 2 days, so I will be. It's a staycation. I'll be working at home. I'll be working on the Vet Rise Academy. So if you've thought about joining the program, right now is the best time to do so. Right now is the best time to do so because I have more time on my hands and I'm going to be focused on the academy, especially for the next, 30 days or so, more often than not. And right now would be the best time to join the academy. So if you've applied before, prices will be going up for the academy come next year. So stop fucking waiting. I'll tell you that much. Stop fucking waiting and start taking action on yourself. Start betting on yourself. A lot of people don't realize that betting on yourself isn't just hoping that you do better than before. It's actually taking action on it, right? So it's actually doing the things that you said you were going to do so you can build confidence. And therefore, as you build confidence, you realize that you are capable of so much more than before. And that's the goal, right? That's the goal of life, is to be able to do so much more than before. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions asking about, do I only take the veterans into the program? The answer is no. The answer is no. The goal of the program is to help you become the best version of yourself as a civilian. So we actually do take civilians into the program. Some of our best people that are in the program are the wives of veterans. We have a couple of couples who are in the program. Fits in my shirt. Gotta look good, you know? And they're in the program and they absolutely love it. They freaking destroy it. They do really well. And I love having them in the program. Savannah's one of them. She might actually be here in the live because she always pops on. And we had Kimberly. Kimberly just joined, and she joined with her husband. So that's freaking amazing. Lita, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Angie, I will hopefully see you in the next couple of weeks or so joining the program. And I'm really looking forward to getting you started. You're going to fit right into the Savage Squad, Angie. So I'm here. This is an open mic night. If you have questions, drop them in the comments or let's just chat. If not, I will be just giving my general opinion on all things veteran. As they come up, you can ask me a question. You can ask me to speak about a specific topic, and I will do so. And again, thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys all for your time, because I know you could be anywhere in this world, anywhere else in the world right now, but here you are with me, so I appreciate you. Brian, thank you for joining live. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Angie, thank you for liking the live. You guys are freaking awesome. I love it. Do me a favor. Share the live with a few friends. Let's see if we can get more people in here. Let me see if anybody is on the TikTok or the Facebook. All right. No comments yet. And like I mentioned, Savannah, guess what? She's here. Savannah, told you she'd make an appearance. Savannah, how you doing? So if you're watching this, you're meal prepping? That's awesome. Freaking love it. All right. So if you're watching this and you have a question for me, whether it's about a veteran issue, it could be about fitness, it could be about nutrition, it could be about mindset, it could be accountability, it could be anything really. I generally will have an opinion on most things. And if I don't, it's because I haven't experienced it, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'm okay doing extra work for hubby. I hope he's doing great. I did reach out to him this morning. Veteran Academy, what is this? Scoop JP, as long as the VA isn't involved. I don't trust them shady people. So I'm going to tell you that I am not associated with the VA. However, I will challenge you on that mindset, because I'm not here to tell you that the VA is bad or good. It's about your interactions with them, right? But no, we are not associated with the VA. The Vet Rise Academy is specifically a 16-week program that I created where I bring people onto the program. We focus on fitness, nutrition, accountability, and mindset. But it's much more than just a fitness program. It is the foundation to creating success in your life. Savannah can attest to that. There's a couple of my clients who are in here right now. She's very sore, she said. So it's much more than just a fitness program. It's meant to help you start realizing every freaking thing that you've ever wanted, help you achieve every goal that you've ever wanted, helps you build the confidence that's already inside of you. We just help you start compiling more and more of it by addressing the wins, by looking at everything that you are working on, and by truly becoming the best version of yourself. Angie, I'm happy that you're meal prepping. Love it. So yeah, Vet Rise Academy, if you are interested, do me a favor, either send me a message or you can go ahead and apply for the Academy by clicking the link in my bio. I'm not going to sell you a bunch of supplements. I'm not going to have you join, I don't know, these crazy programs and like that. It's me. I am the coach. I am the one that teaches you. I'm the one that helps you. And the community will support you. Savannah right here, who's savvy, fit mom with 5 kids. She's one of the wives that I was telling you about who is absolutely freaking killing it in the program. My husband and I both are. It's mental and physical. I use my kids as an excuse instead of a reason. And now she uses her kids as an extra reason because she is the reason. Freaking love that. Same, just a vet. Somebody else said that they sometimes forget they're a veteran. I get that, and I understand that. Trust me, we have to live a better life and a different life. It cannot always be about today and in the present and what I'm doing now or what I did now. It's about understanding life is very complex. And Angie, thank you so much for sharing the live. You're freaking killing it. I freaking appreciate you so much. Who else is here? Where are you guys joining from? If you guys are watching, I want to know where you guys are from. What branch did you serve in? What was your last unit? What was your MOS? And I'm asking these things for connection. I'm asking these things because I would love to know more about you. Addison, what's going on? Thank you for rescheduling, and I look forward to chatting with you. I appreciate you. I had a small emergency the other day, but it's going to be freaking great, and I know we are going to have a great time chatting soon. And Angie, I look forward to talking with you as well because I know we're going to start in the Academy as well. All right, enough of the Academy. Does anyone have any questions about veteran issues or fitness or nutrition or mindset or accountability or anything like that you can ask me my personal opinion on how I build confidence or anything like that? I would love to hear what you guys are just thinking or having questions about. Or maybe you've seen my videos. Maybe you want me to expand on a topic that I've talked about, and that's what I'm here for. 12-year Air Force canine handler, no problem. Looking forward to it. Absolutely. 12 years canine handler. That's freaking awesome. Love it. Love it. Yeah, we had some canine with us out in Afghanistan. It was a good time. Turn off notifications because they're vibrating right now. There we go. All right, cool. How to help change the mindset about working out and working out. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, Savannah, just so I can deliver the value? Because you're over here getting special freaking value, and I appreciate you asking. So if you can elaborate a little bit more on what you mean, then I can answer it with a better emphasis on what I'm trying to talk about. North of Dallas, didn't serve. Currently a K through 8th behavior intervention specialist. I actually adopted my last dog 2 years ago when he retired. I got out in 2018. Beautiful. Hey, well, Z, we appreciate you being here. It's okay if you didn't serve. You are obviously right here supporting, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you very much. So thank you. Addison, you got in 2018. So you actually adopted my last dog 2 years. That is beautiful. That's awesome. I'm happy that they would actually let you do that. That's awesome. I'm still chasing Thrills Army National Guard, 1st Battalion, 108th Seat Company, 1st Platoons, 3rd Squad. Beautiful, man. Thank you for still serving. Thank you for still chasing it. But I will say that, there's a lot of other ways to chase it. I'm not telling you to get out. I'm just saying there's other ways to chase it, right? Let's see what else we got here. All right, Savannah said working and working out. I'm new to working. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's a good question, Savannah. So Savannah asked if I could talk about working and working out. So specifically someone that maybe started their fitness journey, maybe they were a stay-at-home mom for a while, and now they have this busy schedule. This is the advice that I'm going to give you, Savannah, and for anybody listening. Today, I'm talking specifically about how you can make sure that you stay on your workout regimen, your workout health journey as you start a new job, right? You have to remember that the reason you are where you are at, the reason you are so capable, the reason you got this job, the reason you are doing so well is because you've been working out. is because you've been taking care of yourself. So that means that sacrifice has to happen. However, you do not need to sacrifice the things that you do not want in your life. You do not need to sacrifice the things that you do want in your life. Which one is it? You have to understand that sacrifice is going to happen either way, but don't sacrifice the things that actually help you. So if you are trying to work on yourself by working out and staying in shape, and then you start to sacrifice that, before you know it, your sleep starts to become a sacrifice as well. And then you start to gain a little bit of weight. And then what happens? Maybe you start to feel angry, a little bit depression, a little bit of like kind of just self-judgmental of why am I doing this to myself? But you think I have to work, I have to work, I have to work. The reason why you went to work was because you were working out, because you were taking care of yourself. The reason you were taking care of yourself is because you had the right priorities. Now, a 9 to 5 or whatever schedule it is just that, a 9 to 5. Don't bring it home with you. Leave it at the fucking door. When you go to work, be at work. Get as many steps in. Eat the right meals. Meal prep. Don't forget to log your meals. Set reminders just like you did. However, on your time, you need to be that much more intentional because now we have less of it. And it's not that we have less of it in the overall grand scheme of things, but now you need to be more intentional because something will be sacrificed. And whether it's TV time, whether it's dinner with hubby, whether it's playing with the kids, or whether it's your extra nap time or the gym, something will be sacrificed. We cannot sacrifice the thing that got us here. We cannot sacrifice the thing that got us here. The work that you're doing, that's the work that needs to keep being done. Savannah, let me know if this is hitting home with you. Let me know if this is resonating. Let me know if this is what you needed to hear. Let me know below. So to the lists, gentlemen, if your goal is to get your mind, body, and soul right, then see your child, then you need to hit me up. You need to apply, like right now. If you're serious about that, do it. Like, show me. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. And then I will give you more information on our call. But if you're serious about that, this is where you get it done. I'll tell you that right now. So we can't control what we can't control. Focus on your house. It's hard. It's not. Stop saying it's hard, Savannah. Stop saying it's hard. What's hard is removing all the excess junk in our head, all the noise, all the pollution in our environment. That's hard, believe it or not. And you're trying, and you trying is doing. So stop saying it's hard. I promise you, if you start realizing what you've done in the past 3, 4, 5 months, and then look at what you've done in the past 3 or 4, 5 days, you will realize you are much more capable than you give yourself credit for. Sign up is in the application. If you go to my bio, click on the link, it will have you apply for the program. All right. And then you will find a date that works best for you. Make sure you answer all the questions truthfully. That is the only way that I can help you. So, Savannah, it's not that it's hard. It's just that we don't pay enough attention. You damn well know that you've been doing the work. You've been showing up for yourself. And you know what? Even if you feel like you haven't, you can't even say that that's true because you've been doing it. It's worth it. Exactly. And remember, everything you do now will be what causes your future situations to happen. So, like right now, in this moment, wherever you are at right now, you are there. Everybody here is there because of the decisions they've made in the past, because of the way that they've lived life, because of what they've been doing, because of the way that they've been living life. But if you realize that you are in control of that nobody else can make you do things, nobody else can force you to do stuff, then what does that mean? It means you are exactly where you are at because of the past decisions that you've made. So if you want a different future, if you want a brighter future for yourself, fucking brighten it the fuck up. Right now, turn the lights on. Flip the motherfucking switch. And I mean this. I really do. Because if you start saying that, well, because of my mom or because of my dad or because of the military or because of the VA, because this, all you're doing is you're pointing at everybody and everything that has power over you. You mean to tell me that because of all these outside things, all these outside people, that you keep pointing at, you're pointing at all the people, all the things that have power over you. Damn. Fuck that. Take power back. It's not about proving anybody else wrong. It's about proving yourself right. Whether you were dealt a bad hand or not, it may not have been your fault, but it is your responsibility. And if you want to take revenge, if you want to take revenge of where you are at in life and you are unhappy, what is the number one thing you can aim at? You can aim at fulfilling your untapped potential. Imagine. That's the biggest fucking comeback. Fulfilling your untapped potential. Everybody you think is betting on you to fail. They're not, by the way. But you think everybody is just saying that you're going to fail. They're not. So what can you do to prove them all wrong? You don't need to, by the way. Fulfill your untapped potential. Stop waiting for somebody to show up. Stop waiting for someone on TikTok to tell you, hey, today's the day. Today is the day, by the way, that you make a decision. Do you want to live life the way you've been living it, or do you want to actually start making some real changes? Because if you just want to make some changes, if you're just a little bit interested in change, but you're not committed, you won't make the changes. You have to be committed to change. You have to be devoted. See, everybody throws this discipline word around. Everyone loves to throw that discipline word around because they think it's automatic. It's not. It's not. In order to have discipline, first, you have to have devotion. You have to have a why. You have to have a reason. You have to find the passion. You know, if not, you have to create it. Life isn't magical. Stop looking for the cheese to chase and realize that there is a fucking cat behind you chasing you. That's the freaking passion right there. That is the thing that pushes you. Hell yeah. Love that, Savannah. Thank you. So again, if you don't know what your passion is and you don't know why you're not fired up about life, it's on you. Stop waiting for things to just magically happen for you. You got out of the military. You made mistakes. We all did, myself included. This is my second divorce. I used to drink every night after work. I was 40 pounds overweight. I was smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. I've been there. You will only get out of there if you make a conscious decision to do so. It doesn't happen by you hoping that things get better. It doesn't work that way. You have to actually do something about it. You have to take life, motherfucking balls, and decide that it's going to work in your favor. That's really how it works. Now, for everybody watching, I would love to know what your biggest struggle with society is. I would love to address it. I would love to give you my 2 cents, my thoughts, my 2 pennies, if you will. Because this matters to me, and I want to know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are going through. All this matters to me. I want to know. Juan Martinez, appreciate you, brother. I don't know if you're still on the live or not. I see your comment here. Let's see what time it is. I don't even know what time it is right now. You might still be on live. All right, Juan said your last podcast was very touching. I have been through that same thing with the McDonald's and the booze. 1-2 USMC Iraq, 2003. Rah. Appreciate it, Juan. Thank you very much, brother. I was in 3-1 a couple of years after you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your words, man. They mean a lot to me. All right. Not overreacting to ignorance. Yeah, love that. All right. People thinking I'm not putting my kids first because I'm going to the gym. All right. Adults who parent by giving their kids an iPad and expecting the education system to raise a kid. All right. I'm going to try and address all these. Copy your comment in case I have to come back to it. I'm going to start with the not overreacting to ignorance. You have your bar that was set to a very high standard when you were in. Whether it was by you or by other people, the bar that was set was very high. When you get out, you don't have to destroy that bar, but you do have to reset it. You have to find the new norm. You cannot expect other people to live up to a certain standard or a certain expectation that you have, because you will always be disappointed. Ignorance can be seen as ignorance, or it can just be seen as they have not been trained properly, or they do not have the experience, or they maybe just don't know exactly what they're doing. It is not personal. It is not meant towards you. And it gives you an opportunity to step up to the plate and handle the situation in the best way possible. Maybe you get to train, maybe you get to mentor, maybe you get to help, maybe you get to show a little grace. You do not have to overreact. You do not have to get angry. It gives you the opportunity to respond the appropriate way. It is a gift. And if you look around, the bar has never been lower for succeeding in this society. If you look around, the bar has never been lower for being able to do more in this society than what we have now. So take advantage of that and do more. But don't hold everyone to an standard that is impossible for them or very hard for them, or they've never been held to. You chose to go in, not them. And that's okay. I hope that answers your question. Let me know if it does. All right. People thinking I'm putting my kids first. People thinking I'm not putting my kids first because I'm going to the gym. Yeah, they're projecting, Savannah. They're fucking jealous. They're jealous because they can't do it, because they've tried. And when they failed, because they did, I'm glad it helped. When they failed, because they did, all they have to do to tell themselves that it's okay, it's very simple. Well, I have to put my kids first. And boom, just like that, the guilt goes away. They don't care. They don't care that they get fat. They don't care that they are passing off very, very negative thought processes to their kids. All the trauma, they don't care. It's this word that they think they can magically say to themselves. These 3 or 4 words. I have to do it for my kids. It is the biggest lie that you can tell yourself. So the same way that these parents will tell themselves that I'm doing it for my kids, you have to keep telling yourself that I'm doing it for my kids. You have to show up for yourself. Because if you want to be there one day down the road, to be able to be there at your daughter's wedding or see your grandkids grow up and be able to play with them and not even think or worry about any of these people who are saying any of this crap who don't matter. And maybe they're not even saying it. Maybe you're just imagining in your head. If you want to be there one day, today counts. Every single second counts. Every single thing that you do counts. Today. Forget what you think people are saying or what they are saying, because they're projecting. You make people uncomfortable when you push out of your comfort zone. But if you're willing to do more than most people, most parents, either they learn or they criticize, because people don't have a positive default. And this is because of media. This is because of the world. This is because of the culture that we have. People will always have that negative default of coming up with a reason why they can't do it instead of coming up with the reason why they have to do it. Does that make sense, Savannah? Let me know if that helped. Was there any other questions? I don't know if I missed any or not. You can make me a mod and I can pin things for you. I don't know how to do that. I always suck at this. Let me see. I don't know how to mod you or how to make you a mod. Yes, remember when I met you, I told you I didn't have time because I was a mama of 5. And remember what I said? What's up, Jonathan? Good to see you. Click on my photo. All right, I did that. Now what? Go to settings bottom. Add moderator. All right. There, you're in. Now don't go and delete all my followers or something. Damn, you hit 10K. Congratulations. That's awesome. Sam's probably sleeping. Hey, what's going on? Nora, how you doing? It's good to see you here. Albie, what's up? I was waiting for you the other day. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it, Nora. Oh, chili. I think I'm supposed to do something when I get gifts, but I don't know what to do. All right, I see a comment pinned. Adults who parent by giving their kids an iPad and expecting, can't see the full thing, expecting the education system to raise their kids. So my kids are a little bit younger. My kids are 3 and 1, and I've effectively taken away the iPad for the most part in their day to day. I don't want to distract them. I want to keep them engaged, and I want to also keep them entertained. But I feel like there's other ways to do that. Now, they are not at the age where they are necessarily in the school system, so I can't speak to that. But I don't like to distract them. I want them to deal with their feelings. I want them to learn how to regulate them. It's very easy. It'd be very easy for me. For example, Mill 2 Vet, what's going on? How you doing? It'd be very easy for me, for example, if my mom and dad come over and they're leaving, for me to distract my son Oliver with the iPad. Therefore, Oliver doesn't even realize that grandma and grandpa are leaving. I don't want that. I want him to feel what he feels. And I don't want to silence his feelings. I want to help him regulate his feelings. I want him to feel that connection. I would rather him cry, talk, use his words, go through his emotions, me explain to him that they have to go home and him understand it, even if it takes a little bit longer, than me just throw the iPad at him and hope, not even hope, just know that it will distract him. I think a distraction, any distractions really, are some of the worst things that we have problems with in society. People do not achieve their goals because people don't achieve their goals, not because they don't know what they are, because you can do a great job of listing out what your goals are, but because they get distracted along the way. Google is blocking it, but I scheduled for a call. What day did you schedule for? I can check to see if it came up on my calendar over here. Beautiful. I see you for Wednesday, August 28th. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Just give me a thumbs up if it is. Steven over here bringing up a comment as well. Oh, I like this whole pinning of comments thing. Thank you. All right. The sense of entitlement to society. Yeah. Fuck it. Let them. Do you know how cool it is, Steven, to be able to achieve more with less? Do you know how unstoppable you feel when everybody else around you feels like they deserve more, but they get less because they're not willing to do the work? Let people here not only be surprised by what you're capable of, but who cares if they are, if they're not? You're not here to race with anybody else besides past you, future you. I believe that people feel entitled because they have this idea that they deserve things or that they should have things based on where their peers are at. And I think that comes because of comparison. I think that we compare ourselves with the people that we believe we are in the same peer group with. I got news for you. You are not in a peer group. Veterans are unique. Veterans are very unique because number one, we come from different places of the country. Number two, we left our homes at the freaking ripe age of 18. And number three, we came back and everything was different for the most part. Everything was different. However, we bring with us this whole world of experience that most people don't have in society. Now, with that being said, that means that with your past experience, you have created this whole new culture for yourself and you are actually ahead of a lot of people in society. Now, imagine if you can take those qualities and learn from society, imagine how much further you'd be. So let them be entitled. Let them feel how they want to feel. You keep showing up. You keep paying attention, rubbing elbows with the right people because that is necessary. You have to learn how to play the game because it is in your benefit. It's not about sucking up. It's about learning that you do need to be charismatic. You do need to make friends with the boss. You do need to be likable. People that get promoted are not going to bring people with them that are not likable. So you have to be charismatic. You have to learn how to play the game. And people that are entitled, people that are cocky, people that are arrogant, they will fall by the own weight of their words. They will fall by the own way that they live their life. Let them. Hey, bro, you free 7 p.m. EST? I got a bunch of casters and content creators getting together for a meet tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST. That would be 6 p.m. CST. I may be available. How long is it going for? And what is the topic? And shoot me a message, and I will send you my calendar link, and we can get it locked in, and I should be available. Just depends, but I'll take a look at it. All right, I will, boss. I'm leveling up every day. Hell yeah, you are. And remember what I said earlier. Like, don't focus on the cheese. Don't focus on the prize in front of you. Focus on that cat. Focus on that freaking cat behind you that wants to eat you alive. Like, we look for something. Yeah, we are leaders. Absolutely, we are. NT Firebird. We look for something to be passionate about, and we forget that there's something that we need to run away from that is much larger, much worse. And we have to remember that. Yes, love it. Congratulations, 923. My watch died, but that's less than a month away. Love it. Hell yeah. Love it. I don't even have to scroll anymore because you're putting the comments. All right, cool. I want to respond. I just scheduled. I didn't get much for GI, about $250 a month. Is that specifically for VA benefits or for education? Yeah, some people think we get everything for free. And you know what? It used to bother me a lot, but the whole point of the whole point of why we joined and why we did what we did was because we wanted to make sure that people could run their mouths. We wanted to make sure that democracy was upheld. And you know what? People that have opinions, they're projecting. They're likely saying that because even though they didn't get it for free, maybe they didn't finish. Guess what? The military and the Veterans Office, they changed the name of it. What is it called? Not career centers. The recruiter's office was open to everybody, right? So they can speak their minds. They can say what they want to say. They probably don't know what they're talking about. So people that say stuff like that, the entitled people, the ones that just don't know, honestly, their opinions really don't affect you and they don't matter. Damn, I forgot how be brown noser. Does that make me odd? At Stream Sport, I thrive. So it's not about brown nosing, my man. It's not. Have you ever read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People? If you haven't, I suggest you read it. What's going on, Jose? How you doing? Welcome to the freaking best night of your life, my man. Woo! All right, so for DA Duckett lists, if you haven't read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, I highly suggest it. A lot of people go into that How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I have a copy somewhere. It's How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. No, you can post your link. Just search it up. Just search it. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book, some people go into it and they say that, oh, well, I don't want to, manipulate people, or I don't want to brown nose people. It's not that at all. It's just that you learn how to win friends and influence people at the same time. Believe it or not, being likable is a skill. It is a trait. People think that going to work and being early, thank you for the heart. I appreciate you, Adam. Thank you so much. So people think that going to work early and staying late and working hard and grinding your ass off, people think that that's going to get you promoted. It's not. Understanding the value of leaving work early on Thursday and your boss wants to have a drink with you, that's going to help you get promoted. And you might think, well, I'm not a brown noser. Listen, when you go to the bar and you have a connection with him and he asks you about your wife or your kids, or you get to find out that, well, his dad served in the military and that's the reason why he actually wanted to hire you, and you tell him about your aspirations and your dreams, and now you are building rapport and a connection, it's not brown nosing. It's networking. Yeah, just like Nora said, it's networking. Jose said it's a great book. People's favorite word is their first name. Hands down. People will hear it and they will look towards it. So that book is a book that my father had me read at a very young age. And honestly, it's probably one of the reasons why I did fairly well when I went into the Marines. I had a really good idea of what I was going into. Alma, how you doing? I see you watching on Facebook. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching on Facebook. So again, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I highly suggest it. It's a book that I often try and read at least maybe once every couple years. It will be a book that would help you realize that it's not about working the hardest. You also have to be smart and work smart as well. Do have a drink? I don't. Will make social introvert. I don't know what you're trying to say by that, my man. You don't have to drink if that's what you're trying to say. You can go to the bar and get a seltzer. You don't have to drink. You can order privately if that's what you're trying to say. Good. Happy to hear that. Yeah, read it. It's a great book. It really will help you start changing stuff in your life almost instantly. Happy to hear that. What was asking? I think that answered your question. Any more questions that I missed? Moderator? I'm going to talk about fitness. So fitness is a topic that I don't get to talk about a lot just because my veteran content kind of is the biggest thing that has taken over a lot of the conversation. Savannah, what book is that? And Mil2 Vet said, bro, not drinking has been the best decision. I'm not alcohol free. I just don't waste my time with it. I'm 530 days sober after 15 years. Beautiful. Hardest thing I've ever done and still doing. Beautiful. I'm happy to hear that from everybody sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all sharing. Adam, thank you. Miltavet, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing. So finish hard for me. I'm injured. So are you injured, or I'll put it to you this way. Even with an injury or even with something that you went through, recovery will be faster and better if you start working out on yourself. Now, let's just come up with an example. Let's just call this person Jenny, okay? Permanent injury. Okay, cool. So let's talk about that. So let's just say that Jenny has a torn rotator cuff. Okay? So obviously we are limited on some of the exercises and workouts that we can do for Jenny. However, a lot of people will take that, the injured, and will say to themselves, oh, I'm not working out. So then what happens? So the recovery takes longer. They start to gain weight without even realizing it. Before they know it, they start to develop unhealthy habits, and they keep telling themselves, well, I have to be healthy, or I have to get in better shape before I can start working out again. That's pretty oxymoronic, isn't it? I have to be healthy, or I have to be in better shape before I start working out again. So we have to remember, just because you are limited in some areas doesn't mean that you can't do anything. It takes you very little to get 10,000 to 20,000 steps a day if you want to do that. Meaning that if you have a goal of losing fat and you cannot lift your arms, let's just say you are in a sling, there's still a lot of things you can do to lose that weight, believe it or not. Number one, you're not injured with your mouth. You can decide what you put into your body. You can meal prep. You can decide that I'm going to get between 10,000 and 15,000 steps a day. You can do lower body weight workouts. You can do body weight workouts at the gym that maybe don't require your arms. I had surgery in February on MCL. Still in PT. February, I weighed 261. Today, I weigh 180. Beautiful. Absolutely. See right there. So like that's a perfect example. Like Adam just said. So like healing will be done better, faster, stronger, and better when you actually work on the muscles, the joints, the body in those areas that you're trying to heal. So like healing is done in a better way when you're actually actively working on that body part recovery. So like people think that if your shoulder hurts, you have to stop using your shoulder. No, that just means use it differently. Maybe you have to do bands a little bit. Maybe you switch from barbell to dumbbell. Maybe you start doing cables in a different position, different alignment, different pull. Play with it. The pain is likely happening because of something that you pulled. Maybe you weren't warmed up properly. Maybe you went a little bit too heavy. Maybe you sacrificed form. Only way it gets stronger is by strengthening the joints, strengthening the muscles. It gets weaker if you don't touch it, if you don't focus on it. It's okay to cry through a workout if it means progress. I think I know where you're coming from, so I'm gonna agree with that. Typically, I would say that you want to make sure that it's not painful, but I think I know exactly where you're coming from. I think you mean specifically when you are going through recovery. I think that's what you mean, right? Steven just said that worked for me. Beautiful. All right. I don't know if more people are commenting. So, hey, Stud, what's going on, brother? How you doing? For average Florida man. I'm trying my best here, but the moderator is doing a freaking great job pinning comments. She's killing it. Thank you, Savannah. But here I am with my body. Like the Greek gods education. Hell yeah, it is. Love it. I gotta click on your profile picture. Hell yeah, Greek freaking god. Love it. Dude, look at you, man. Look at you. Not all paid is negative. Yes, that's what I thought you meant. I had a feeling. Thank you for sharing that with us. Appreciate it. Average Florida man. Not average should be the name, right? Andrew, what's up, man? Andrew, hope you're freaking killing it. Andrew, we just posted a picture of you today. Just we did a transformation post. I don't know if you saw it. I know you are traveling and on vacation, but if anybody saw my last transformation post, we just wanted to do another transformation post for Andrew. He graduated from the program last month, and sometimes we'll do that. We'll post, one from a couple months ago. But we just wanted to post that one, Andrew. So I hope you saw it. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. And there's a fly in here. I got it. Oh well. Oh, it's flying around. Whatever. The username is a reminder for me to not be an average man. Love it. Freaking love that, dude. Thank you for sharing with us, man. How are you feeling today? How is life on your end? What are you up to? Yeah. You like the stash? RK, how you doing? I thought you would pop in here eventually at some point tonight. The stash is going away. It was here temporarily for the DNC, but it will be going away. We'll see how long it lasts for. But I started growing my beard back already. Yes, sir. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, do me a favor. If you are watching, if you are here and you want to invite somebody into the live, share this with them. I really appreciate it. Like the live. I promised Sam, who is my content, he's my operations manager, that I'd be doing more calls to action and I'd be doing more lives. So Sam, if anybody here knows Sam, hold on, this freaking thing. If anybody here knows Sam, send him a message and let him know that JP has been going live more because I made him a promise. I made a commitment. How's your family, brother? I think I got it. Probably not. How's your family, brother? And thank you for motivating us. Family's doing good. Family is doing freaking good. They're freaking amazing. My little one's doing amazing. My daughter's doing amazing as well. Appreciate you. Invite, share. Link is in the bio. Absolutely, moderator. Moderator over here coming after Sam's job. Love it. Can we do a personal call tonight? Mace, if you go into the app, click on the support call link and it will show you my entire schedule and you can schedule a support call with me sometime in the next day or two. It will be open. I don't have time tonight to talk, but it will be open within the next day. And the link is in the app. So I can also send it to, well, let me send it to you. I'll send it to your phone. All right. Jonathan, I just sent you the link to your phone, brother. And I think Savannah just did too. All right, guys. I think it's been, how long has it been? I don't know how long has it been. But there should be a timer somewhere. It's been 44 minutes. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. I got to be up early tomorrow. Good night. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have the best freaking night of your lives. Get some good rest. Post your meal prep. Yes, Savannah, I appreciate you. And guys, again, like I said, if you've thought about joining the Vet Res Academy, September is the month to do it. As a matter of fact, I would do it now because September's going to be really freaking busy. We're probably going to be bringing in between 15 to 20 new people in September. And if you've thought about doing it, do it now before the floodgates open in September. Make it happen for yourself. You really have to make it happen for yourself. Nobody will do it for you. Nobody is waiting to hold your hand. You have to be willing to stand up and walk on your own. And I promise you, I will walk with you, but I will not push you up the hill. and I will not drag you up the hill, but I will walk with you every step of the way. Have a good night, and thank you for your time.